Oh, hello, it's Carla. I am the Cosmic Crone, and I am here to talk to you about orgasm. So, are you ready? Yeah, this is part of the Sex After Menopause series, and it is part of what we are going to be doing in the Sex After Menopause 8-week program. We are going to get your orgasm back. Some of the women I've been talking to, I've been going through their intake forms, and I know what's up for them. And for some, one of the things that happens after menopause is that orgasm seems to disappear. So, what part of what we're going to work on in the program is how to get it back for you. However, there is so much more to orgasm than just having one. So I'm going to give you maybe 3 things that are important for you to know about orgasm, because for as many women as I talk to who want orgasm and miss it, or maybe they never had it, or they're not sure they've had one, I talk to just as many who say, why do you even care? Why does it even matter? I've given up on that. I don't need that anymore. Think about something that's important. So I want to let you all know why orgasm is important for everyone, and why you're never too old, whether it's your first or whether it's a big part of your life, and for some reason after menopause it's not as reliable as it used to be. So the elusive orgasm, let's just talk about it briefly, and then I'm going to go over into the womb wisdom portal and talk about it more and give people the opportunity to ask questions and have this be a conversation. Won't do that on the page because I know it feels a little vulnerable on a public page like this. So, orgasm, 3 important reasons why. One is your brain works better on orgasm. Every woman's brain, whether she is quite young or whether she is ancient, like 90 or 100. Hi, Audrey, good to see you. Enjoy this. So your brain works better on orgasm. The orgasm hormones or neurotransmitters include, but they're not limited to, oxytocin, which is excellent for your brain. It is not only is it the hormone of connection between you and another person, or you and the world, it's the hormone of connection between the parts of yourself. Your brain is integrated. Your brain makes more sense. Your brain works better on oxytocin. And the other one, and I am having a terrible brain cramp because I'm not remembering the other one. What's the big endorphin? What's the one that's the rush, the thrill hormone? Oh, darn. It's the one that they used. Dopamine, that's the one I'm thinking of. Dopamine is the other orgasm hormone or neurotransmitter. And dopamine is the thing that gets you high, it gets you focused, and it's just floods you with pleasure. And your brain works better. Your brain needs that bath of dopamine to be firing on all circuits, quite literally. So orgasm matters to your brain. And as we get older, isn't one of the things that the media tells us we should worry about is losing our minds? Well, with orgasm, you are much less likely to lose your mind. Your brain will work better for the rest of your life if you are having frequent, regular, deep, and hopefully multiple orgasms. So don't give up. If it feels like, well, this is over for me, or maybe you don't have a partner and it seems like, well, what's the point? Well, the point is you are the point, always. Always, you are the point for anything going on in your life. You're the best reason for any kind of exploration, personal growth, spiritual enlightenment, or sexual expansion and orgasm. So that's one thing. Orgasm is good for your brain. Orgasm is good for the rest of your body. Orgasm increases your health. It increases your immune system. It eases pain. People with chronic pain do much better with orgasm. People with extreme pain, like acute pain, do better with orgasm. It improves your heart rate. Orgasm works on your vagus nerve, especially for women. You know, our orgasm, I'm going to get off onto a tangent. I'm going to hold off on that tangent. I'm just going to talk about orgasm and the nervous system and pain. Orgasm works deep in your body. Yes, it does work on the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve, toning your vagus nerve, which you can do in so many ways. Someone in my group just posted another article about it on her page. I work with the vagus nerve a lot when I'm working with women around orgasm and pleasure, because the vagus nerve connects your womb and your voice and everything in between, as well as your brain. And it is this conduit of deep inner knowing, intuition, and emotion. And it works on the immune system. It works to ease inflammation. So I'm kind of giving you a quick 30-second vagus nerve tutorial to let you know that orgasm works on all of that as well. Orgasm reduces inflammation, reduces pain. It improves your heart rate, your heart strength. It burns calories. A good orgasm can burn 600 calories. I think that's as much as running a mile or something. I'm not up to my data on that, but it really, the breath, it oxygenates your blood. It does so many good things to you physically. It releases tension. It relieves stress. We knew that part about it. So don't give up on orgasm. It's too important for your overall well-being, and you can keep, and it never goes away. It really never goes away. Just because you're in a point now of recalibration, of you're creating a new postmenopausal body and you don't know what to do with it yet. It's like the other end of the spectrum from puberty, when you've got this surge of hormones in puberty, and that influences your sexual appetite and your libido, and you don't know what to do with that either because it is so strong and so out of control. Well, at some point, post-menopause, many women, and I won't even say all women, but many women have the opposite happen. The hormones dropping, the other physical changes, health challenges, surgery that might happen in your pelvic area. All of these things can change what you expect to feel. And that includes desire, lust, libido, wanting to engage in sex, even the urge to masturbate. And it also can engage, it affects how sex feels, what kind of stimulation feels good, how long it takes, and what orgasm actually feels like. That was one of the most incredible revelations for me on my journey, was to realize that my postmenopausal orgasm simply feels different than my youthful orgasm. And not exclusively. Some of it is the same, but what's different is how many different colors and flavors and sensations that I have, because I have learned to cultivate the subtleties and work with the energy. So Any questions about that? If you're a member of the Womb Wisdom Portal, go on over there. I'll be over there in a little bit. There's one more. Let me see which of the things is important about orgasm. I said 3, so I've given you 2. Your brain, your body. I guess that's the other thing. I've said it. One thing to recognize that's really important as we are settling into our post-menopausal bodies is that our sexuality feels different. And the thing is to notice and to learn without judgment and with complete self-love and self-acceptance, what is it that does feel different? One of the things I noticed is that instead of lust, I feel bitchy, which is, it's like, oh, so seductive. You're snapping your partner's head off, and really what you just need is you need to make love. It's kind of a strange kind of seduction, but I'm learning to recognize it and work with it. And also recognizing that orgasm feels not just different, but it feels so many different ways. It's incredibly subtle, incredibly potent, and it will take you places that you never dreamed possible when you were younger. So if that doesn't entice you to at least open the webpage and take a look at Sex After Menopause, I don't know what will, because that's what we're going to do in Sex After Menopause. We are going to rediscover and reinvent your orgasm, and it will be better than it ever was. So, yes, I will put the link to the webpage so you can check out the program. It is a very intimate, small group. I am maximum 6 women, and there are already 2 who have committed. A few more are telling me they're interested. So all of a sudden, everybody's going to say, oh, I have to get in before it's too late. And don't miss out, because the applications close. The last day I can receive your application. Yes, because it's an intimate group, I'm creating an application and a conversation. We have to know that it's a fit. There is no getting lost in this group. This is not a class where you can take it and not show up, not do the work, download the recordings, and let it take up space on your computer. This is high accountability, high touch, high connection, and high being witnessed, high being seen. You will be seen, you will be heard, and you will learn to see and hear yourself and speak your truth through this program, Sex After Menopause. It is our power time, women. So if this is for you, it's only 8 weeks. 8 weeks of intensive, pleasurable, closely held, deep, intimate work with yourself and 4 to 5 other extraordinary women, because honestly, the 2 women who are in are extraordinary. They have a mission, they have done so much personal growth work, and menopause has taken them by surprise, and they're not going to settle. That's the best part about them, in my opinion. Oh, that's not true. Everything about them is the best part. So join us. Join this extraordinary group of women who are exploring the life-changing, world-changing, orgasmic expansion of sex after menopause. See you there.